Welcome to Law Made Simple. In today's episode, we're unpacking a topic that's reshaping modern relationships: live-in partnerships. These arrangements are increasingly common in metro cities like Mumbai, Delhi, and Bengaluru, especially among working professionals and students. But with this shift comes a wave of legal ambiguity, emotional risk, and social stigma. Many women enter these relationships without knowing their rights, and when things go wrong, whether it's abuse, financial abandonment, or blackmail, they're left without a safety net. The law doesn't explicitly define live-in relationships, but courts have stepped in to offer some protection. Still, awareness is low and consequences can be severe. This video will walk you through the legal recognition of live-in relationships, the rights women can claim, and the risks they must prepare for. We'll also explore what happens when a woman chooses not to marry her live-in partner, or marries someone else later. From metro culture to criminal threats, we'll cover it all. So stay tuned, take notes, and empower yourself with knowledge. Because in today's world, emotional decisions need legal foresight. Let's make the law simple, powerful, and preventive together. In India, live-in relationships exist in a legal gray zone. There's no specific law that defines or regulates them, but the Supreme Court has stepped in to recognize certain live-in arrangements as relationships in the nature of marriage. This means that if a couple lives together long-term, shares finances, and presents themselves as partners to society, the woman may be entitled to legal protection. The landmark case of Indra Sarma V.K.V. Sarma in 2013 laid down key criteria for this recognition. Under the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act, 2005, women in such relationships can claim the right to reside in the shared household, as per Section 17, and seek maintenance under Section 20. Additionally, Section 125 of the Criminal Procedure Code, 1973, allows women to claim financial support if they can prove dependency. Importantly, children born from live-in relationships are considered legitimate by the Supreme Court, ensuring they have rights to inheritance and identity. However, these protections aren't automatic. Women must prove the nature and duration of the relationship, which can be difficult without documentation. That's why awareness and preparation are key. The law is evolving, but your knowledge must evolve faster. Let's talk about what happens when a live-in relationship ends without marriage. Many women assume that long-term cohabitation guarantees legal rights, but that's not true. Without marriage, there's no automatic claim to inheritance or the partner's property. Even if you've contributed financially or emotionally, you'll need solid proof to make a legal case. You won't be eligible for spousal benefits in government schemes, insurance policies, or pension plans. Immigration laws don't recognize live-in partners as dependents, which can block visa applications. The burden of proof to show the relationship was in the nature of marriage lies entirely on the woman. And if there's no documentation, no joint assets, or no public acknowledgement, the courts may not offer protection. Beyond legal gaps, there's emotional fallout. Social stigma, family rejection, and psychological trauma often follow. That's why it's essential to understand the risks before entering a live-in setup. Legal foresight isn't just smart, it's survival. Stay informed, stay protected. When a woman moves on and marries someone else after a live-in relationship, the past doesn't always stay buried. Legally, there's no bar to marriage, but complications can arise. Emotional baggage from the previous relationship may affect trust and intimacy in the new one. If there are children involved, custody battles may bring up the live-in history. In some cases, ex-partners resort to blackmail, threatening to leak private photos or messages. Harassment and stalking are real risks, especially if the previous relationship ended badly. That's why it's crucial to sever all ties, legally and digitally. Cancel joint accounts, remove shared passwords, and update rental agreements. Disclosure to your new partner is important, but timing and sensitivity matter. Family dynamics may shift, especially in conservative settings. The law offers protection under IPC sections 354 and 506, but proactive steps are essential. Don't wait for trouble, anticipate it. Your safety and dignity must come first. In metro cities like Bengaluru, Mumbai, and Delhi, live-in relationships are becoming the norm among young professionals and students. They often begin casually, co-renting a flat, sharing expenses, and spending time together. Over time, emotional bonds deepen, but formal commitments are skipped. Dating apps and social media accelerate these connections, but they rarely come with legal awareness. Most couples don't sign joint leases, open shared bank accounts, or document their relationship. This lack of paperwork becomes a major issue if the relationship ends or turns abusive. Women are left without proof, making it hard to claim maintenance or protection. High-profile cases like the Shraddha Walker tragedy show how dangerous these setups can become. Urban freedom must be matched with legal foresight. If you're in a live-in relationship, document it. Keep records, protect your assets, and know your rights. Because in metro life, what's casual can quickly become critical. Live-in relationships can turn dangerous when boundaries blur and abuse creeps in. Domestic violence isn't just physical, it includes emotional manipulation, financial control, and psychological gaslighting. Some women face threats of blackmail, with private photos or videos used as leverage. Others discover financial fraud. Their partner misuses shared accounts or assets. After a breakup, stalking and harassment are common, especially if the woman tries to move on. Thankfully, the law offers protection. CrPC Section 354 deals with outraging modesty, Section 506 covers criminal intimidation, and Section 509 addresses verbal abuse and harassment. The Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act, 2005 also applies to live-in setups. But legal remedies require evidence. Screenshots, messages, bank records. Don't delete everything in anger. Preserve proof, file complaints, and reach out to helplines or NGOs. Your safety is non-negotiable. The law is on your side, but only if you act. Every woman in a live-in relationship must know her legal safeguards. The Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act, 2005 is your primary shield. It covers physical, emotional, and economic abuse, even in non-marital relationships. Section 17 of this act guarantees your right to live in the shared household, while Section 20 allows you to claim maintenance. Section 125 of the Criminal Procedure Code, 1973 also supports maintenance claims if dependency is proven. The Supreme Court has ruled that children born from live-in relationships are legitimate, ensuring their rights to inheritance and identity. Landmark cases like Indra Sarma V.K.V. Sarma and Shanmunia versus Virendra Kumar Singh Kushwaha have expanded these protections. But remember, rights aren't automatic. You must prove the relationship's nature, duration, and dependence. Keep records, save messages, and document shared expenses. Legal aid centers and NGOs can guide you. Empowerment begins with awareness. Don't wait for crisis. Prepare today. Live-in relationships reflect changing times, but the law hasn't caught up fully. Women must be proactive, informed, and protected. Emotional decisions need legal foresight. Document your relationship, know your rights, and don't ignore red flags. If your partner controls your finances, isolates you, or threatens you, act early. The courts offer protection, but only if you have evidence. Save messages, record expenses, and seek legal help. Use helplines, legal aid centers, and trusted networks. Don't wait for abuse to escalate. Prevention is power. And remember, legal awareness isn't just for lawyers. It's for every woman navigating modern relationships. Whether you're in a metro city or a small town, your safety and dignity matter. The law is evolving, and so should your understanding of it. Share this video with friends, family, and anyone who might benefit. Let's build a culture of informed choices and preventive action. You deserve clarity, support, and justice, not confusion and silence. This is Law Made Simple, and we're here to make legal literacy accessible to all. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more explainers that protect your rights and empower your decisions. Stay safe, stay aware, and stay ahead.